Hey, 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 it's Thursday. What's going on, everybody? What's up? What is up? What is up? What is up? What is up? It's Thursday. Thirsty Thursday, Throwback Thursday, Throwback Thursday, Throw Punch Thursday, Throw It Down Thursday. It's Thursday. How is everybody doing tonight? I hope everyone's having a fantastic night. I know some live shows are running a little late tonight than usual, but I'm here on time. I'm on time. I'm on time because if I'm not on time, then I'm going to be late, and then it's not good because then I'd cancel. It just wouldn't be that way. But I'm here. It's Thursday. How is everyone doing tonight? I hope you are all having a fantastic night. Oh, one more day and then the weekend starts, right? It's Friday tomorrow, so I hope y'all have some amazing things planned for this weekend. But first things first, Eric is the first one in the chat. Scott, you're beat. You lost your belt. I know you tried to follow suit and become first like you are every Thursday, but Eric, party on the high seas, got you today. He was first. Scott McNeil with a close second. Richard coming in third. I hope you're having a great night, Richard. Shane, what's going on, bud? Hope you're having a fantastic night over there. And Julie in the house. Bone Tire Travels. Mike, Denise. Have we figured out who Barry Brain is yet? Because I'm telling you, I am itching. Like I got bugs to find out who Barry Brain is. And we are only a few weeks out from actually knowing and finding out the reveal on who Barry the Brain is. And I really can't wait. So, Robin in the house. What's going on, Robin? Just saw our Baltimore Orioles take the AL East Championship. Yes, congratulations. Not only did they take the AL East Championship, I heard they signed a new contract and they will be continuing to play in the same field for at least the next 30 years. So that is a good thing for you Orioles fans. I'm a Phillies fan, so we clinched a playoff berth spot the other day. So I'm happy about that. And we ended up losing the game tonight, but that's okay. We lost the last regular season game, and postseason baseball officially starts today. So first game will be announced very soon. But yeah, I'm a big Phillies fan. I don't know if y'all know that about me, but I watch baseball. Baseball is one of my favorite sports. I literally have to buy the MLB package because I live in Florida, and Phillies games are not, one of those ones that are televised that often down here in Florida, unless we're playing like a Florida team or the Braves. And then it's like one of those primetime television games. But yeah, my Phillies are in, so I'm happy with that. I went to the Eagles game on Monday night versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. My Eagles won, so that was a good thing. I got to go with my dad, spend that time there with my father at the game. I kind of felt like I was back in Philly. I'm not going to lie. There was more Eagles fans in the stands than I could see Tampa fans. But it was a great night. All in all, good fun. My dad got to experience a lot of first. He went to his first away game with the Eagles. He went to the stadium for the very first time. He went in his very first Uber ride. He got kicked out of his very first Uber ride. So it was a fun, eventful night, to say the least. But we had a blast. The Eagles ended up winning. It was a great game. So, you can't complain. No arguments there. So 30 days, says Shane, 30 days to the booze. I think it's 28 days until I leave. So that's where I'm doing my countdown in my head. I know I have a countdown going on over in the Facebook group. So if you're on the Booze Cruise Facebook page, I put a post out every single day telling you how many days we have left to go until the Booze Cruise. But I think I have like 28 or 29 days until I go to New Orleans. I'm getting excited, and that's what I wanted to talk about tonight. Let's talk about, should I start packing? Or should I wait till the last minute and throw everything in the suitcase very last minute? But yeah, that's it. Richard says 36 days to the Valor. Kathy, I hope you're having a great night tonight. Hope everything is going well over there. So yes, Julie, great memories to have, and to something to hold on to and cherish. So definitely had my phone out, definitely recorded some videos, took a couple pictures with my pops. It was a good time, a good game. And we got to see something that we really weren't expecting to see, right? So they inducted, it really wasn't that important because I can't remember it. But they inducted a previous Tampa Bay Bucks player, Rondell Barber. That's who it is. Boom. Barber was inducted into the Bucks Hall of Fame during the halftime show, and it was pretty good. So I was excited. It was a good game. We had a lot of good times, good laughs, good memories, and it's definitely one that's going to sit in the memory bank for a long time. Ocean to Ocean Travel. What's going on, Bruce and Cindy? I hope y'all are having a fantastic night in Seattle. It's 10 o'clock here, so it's nighttime over there. Robin says, I still have 191 days till cruise day. Did book a hotel in Tampa for the night before departure yesterday, though. So that's great, Robin. 191 days. I don't think I can make it. I really don't think I'd be able to make it. I literally have 8 cruises booked, 8 future cruises booked right now. Let's see. I can tell you what they are because I have them right here. Where to next? So I got the Booze Cruise on the Carnival Glory. I got the Carnival Jubilee, the Carnival Vista, the Sun Princess, the Carnival Glory Transatlantic, Utopia of the Seas, Carnival Magic, and MSC World America are all my future booked sailings. They are all my future cruises that I have coming up. And majority of them are within the next 6 to 8 months. So I'm a little excited about that. Some new ships, some new ports, some faraway ports, first Mediterranean cruise, another transatlantic because, transatlantics are great, and 3 new ships out of those 8 sailings, brand new ships, 3 brand new ships out of the, 4 brand new ships. So it's a mix. It's a 50-50 bag, 4 brand new ships over the next 8 to 12 months. And I'm super, super excited. But that's what I wanted to talk about tonight. I wanted to talk about packing, when I should start packing, if I should start now or if I should wait, and should I use packing cubes? Because for all of my travel, I typically take packing cubes. It makes life so much easier. And everything is right there. It's organized. It's super simple. But I have so much stuff going with me on this booze cruise that I'm trying to consolidate it. I really don't feel like taking 2 bags, even though I can. I can take 2 suitcases. I'm flying Southwest, so I can take 2 suitcases. It doesn't cost me anything additional. But I'm also going to have my carry-on, which is going to have all my camera gear in it, which I did. I did get a new carry-on bag, level 8. I'm telling you right now, I got to get in touch with them so they can sponsor me, because level 8 is one of the best luggage companies you can possibly go with. It may be a little expensive, but it's well worth the money. So I got to reach out to somebody over at Level 8 and talk about a sponsorship here, because when everybody asks me about luggage, the first company that comes to my mind is Level 8. So I got a camera bag that I got to take with me. I'm probably going to have a backpack. I have my CPAP machine that's got to go, and suitcase full of clothes and a suitcase full of stuff that's being handed out. So there's so much stuff that I have to take with me that I'm probably going to need 2 bags, but if I can make it fit in one, I'd rather make it fit in one. Chuck Spencer in the house, running late, work. Man, I know it happens. That's what happens when you're out there saving lives, bro. You're out there saving lives. Julie, credit card debt. Yeah, that was a funny short, right? So I posted that out last week, but it's pretty much 100% factual. Everyone's saying they love packing cubes. Packing cubes are one of the greatest things that I've ever used. When I was younger, I started using packing cubes probably in my late teens to early 20s when we would go on cruises, because I would hate having to pack a suitcase and I would just want to take a backpack, and it was super simple, super easy. So I bought packing cubes, and whenever we would go on a family vacation, I would put everything in packing cubes and right into my backpack. It would literally go right into my backpack. Everyone would have suitcases they'd have to worry about when we got off the plane, whether it was Florida or wherever we were going. And meanwhile, Mike didn't have to worry about nothing because it was in my backpack. I had everything in my backpack. I didn't have to worry about it. Super simple, super easy. And then you got your frugal-friendly airlines that came out like Spirit and Frontier, and they charge ridiculous amounts for bag fees. So packing cubes were a lifesaver because you were able to take a personal bag. And if you were going on a quick little weekend trip, you could put everything in a backpack with the packing cubes and call it a day. So packing cubes are definitely one of my favorite inventions ever made. And I'm so glad somebody decided to come up with like a little foldable suitcase for a suitcase inside a suitcase. Bone Tired says, Jude, you need a suitcase just for the basket you're raffling off. Now listen, that's a good thing to have, right? So having that basket to raffle off is for a good cause. There's a lot of neat things in there. There's a lot of awesome stuff in there. Some other creators are going to give me some things to put in with that basket. So that basket is far from being complete. I know SCT Adventure said they got a hoodie to put into the basket. Journey with the Gingers, Lori said she's making an ornament as a memento to put in the basket from the cruise. So there's still a lot of other things that are going to get put into that basket. I just hope it does good. It raises a lot of money for a good cause. Every dime raised for that basket, 100% of it will go to the Groove for St. Jude. So St. Jude's Children's Hospital will get 100% of those proceeds from us for all the tickets we sell. So if you're going on the Booze Cruise, please bring some cash. Tickets are $10 a piece, or you can get 12 tickets for $100. So it's like buy 10, get 2 free. Yup. And look at that. Denise even says we have something for you to put in it too. So there's so much stuff that's going to go into that basket. But here's the thing. I don't want to pack. So if any of you want to come to my house, my address is somewhere on the dark webs. I'm sure of it. And then you can come pack for me, and I will I'll buy you a drink on Bourbon Street in New Orleans. I really don't feel like packing. This is the part I don't like. I really don't enjoy packing. I do enjoy getting everything to fit in a suitcase, and it brings me that little sense of gratitude that I got it all in one. But I really don't want to pack. I really don't want to pack. I don't know what it is. Work has changed a little bit. Things at work are different. So I'm trying to get used to the new schedule and all of that. So if you want to come pack, you let me know. I'll give you the address. You come pack my bags for me. I'll pack my own underwear. You don't have to worry about that. But everything else, please fold it, pack it. Just have the bag waiting for me in New Orleans when we get there, and everything will be just fine. Chuck, don't you be giving nobody my address. Scott says tap charges also. Man, listen, for those of you who were here in the beginning, right? Like at the beginning of this channel, maybe not the beginning of this channel, but like back in April when I started doing lives faithfully, I went on this rant about Tap Portugal charging me a ton of money for my carry-on suitcase. Insane amount of money. So let me tell you right now, if you are planning to fly to Europe or the Mediterranean or anywhere over there, taking a cruise in the Mediterranean or anything like that, and you are taking Tap Portugal, make sure your carry-on suitcase is well under the 19 kilograms, 21 kilogram weight limit that Tap Portugal has, because if not, they are going to charge you 125 euros. 125 euros. That's like 160 US dollars just for your carry-on bag. I was so furious because we went to Barcelona. We got off the ship in Barcelona, stayed the night at the hotel in Barcelona, got up early in the morning, went to the airport. They did not charge me for my bag. They seen it. They weighed it. No issues. They didn't charge me for my bag. The flight had a layover in Lisbon. We're getting ready to go through the gate to get to the next flight. They weigh my bag, and boom, they hit me with a 125 euro fee for my carry-on bag. And she was like, yeah, you can carry it on the plane as long as you pay the 125 euro fee. What? So I can still use it as a carry-on, but I got to pay you the fee to be able to carry it on the plane? It's the same weight. It doesn't matter where it's going on the plane, but I still got to pay you the fee. And you're just going to let me carry it on like it's a regular carry-on, but I got to pay that $125 euro fee. I was so mad. And Scott was like, that's it. We're getting arrested in Lisbon, Portugal. Mike's going to jail. But I didn't go to jail. I paid the fee. I got my bag on the plane. And we got our money back out of it because Scott moved up to an open seat without permission. So all in all, it is what it is. Things happen, things come up, but that's a perfect example of why you don't get stressed out when you're on vacation, because at the end of the day, it's the little things that aren't worth it. So enjoy your time, pay the little fee if you have to pay the fee, and move on with it. But I am here to tell you, make sure it's under the 20, I'm pretty sure it was 21 kilogram weight limit, and you won't have to worry about paying 125 euro fee. Megan C's, what's going on, Meg? Lovey's Fat Life, what's going on, Megan Michelle? I hope y'all are having a fantastic night. I know y'all just got done your live with Beach Please, so I hope everyone's having a great night. But yeah, fees. Don't pay no fees. Don't waste no fees. Don't do it. Make sure your bag's light, good weight. Don't, because you might end up in jail. You might not. Who knows? But packing, should I start packing now? We're 28 days out, or should I wait and pack later? So y'all let me know in the chat. And while y'all are thinking about that answer, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about emails that were sent to me a few weeks ago that I wanted to talk about last week, and I never did. So we were talking about private islands and how Carnival has their new private island coming very, very soon. And my good friend Chuck Spencer saves his emails like a hoarder. And he came across an email that he got from Carnival. I want to say, let's see if it's got the dates on it. I don't think it has the original dates on it. Well over a year ago. So probably about a year and a half, 2 years ago. He received this email from Carnival asking him like a survey of what he would like to see if he could build a private island. And the renderings I have for this, the images that I have for this, it's like Disney World. Like there's these little sections on this whole private island that are like Disney World. Like you got Tomorrowland, you got Foreverland, you got Imaginary Land, you got Made Up Land, you got Fairy Tale Land, you got Carnival Land. It's amazing what these renderings look like and what are some of the things they have on there. So they bring the north to the south. There's a fisherman's wharf. There's a swim up bar. There's a place called Life's a Dance. It looks like a big old Space Needle, a spaceship sitting on top of the Seattle Space Needle. It's fascinating at what these images look like. But the one image that gets me very excited is the one. I wish I could share my screen with y'all, but I don't have that set up yet because, I'm super slow at this stuff. But it happens. It's okay. The one image that gets me a lot is there is a big old pool, and in the middle of that pool is, of course, a big slide that takes you all the way down to the bottom, but there is the iconic Carnival Wow Towel sitting dead smack center in this pool with a roller coaster going around it and a water slide coming out of the funnel. So if Carnival does this with the new private island, I will be absolutely mind blown, and I will probably be booking that cruise as soon as possible. So there's some other iconic Carnival things that they have on this private island. So like the sky bikes, the ropes course, things like that. But it's the little things that you don't usually expect to see with a Carnival private island because you haven't seen it on a Carnival private island. But there's a Ferris wheel, there's a hot air balloon, there's a zip line, there's the sky course, the ropes course, there's a roller coaster, there's a gondola ride, the water slides, the waterfalls, and it can hold 2 XL class ships. So we're talking Carnival Jubilee, Carnival Celebration, Mardi Gras. 2 of them can dock there at the same time. So this is going to be one of those bumping private islands, and it's going to compete with those top guys like Perfect Day at Coco Cay, if you know what I mean. MSC's private island's nowhere near like this, but this is going to be a family-friendly island. It's going to be a kid-friendly island. There's so much stuff there. And now, again, these are rendering drawings. This isn't 100% from Carnival telling us like, hey, this is what it's going to be. This was a survey that came through with renderings of a private island and things that you would like to see on it and what that private island would look like per Carnival's rendering. So I think it'll be pretty amazing. Moonlight Adventures in the house. What's going on, Josh and Chastity? I hope y'all are having a great night up there in Virginia. Josh, I did send you a message on Facebook. You read it, bro, but you didn't respond. What's up with that? What's up with that? What's up with it? Boogie Down Bronx. Ileana Boogie Down. What's going on, yo? What is up? What is up? I have not talked to you in forever. I just want you to know with everything that's gone on in the last couple of weeks, I love you. Even though we haven't spoken, I love you. And I know the pain that you're going through, just like the rest of us. So what is up, girl? Oh my God. It's you caught me live. And you know what? If you were still living in the Northeast, it would be nighttime for you. But you're over there with my buddy Bruce, Ocean to Ocean Travel. So your time zone is a little wonky compared to mine. Bruce is in, the Seattle area. So y'all be living it up, still having daylight over there. Meanwhile, it's like midnight outside over here. But I appreciate you for coming in here. I appreciate that very, very much. Chuck says that was sent in March of 2020. So that's well over 3 years old, right? So you got that in 2020. They announced the new private island earlier this year, maybe late last year, but they announced they broke ground on it this year and started doing things. So it's going to be amazing to see if that happens to be what they make the private island look like, or even if they take a little bit of that and turn that into the private island. Me, I don't care about everything else. Just give me that iconic funnel tail in the middle of the pool with a roller coaster around it and the slide, and I will absolutely enjoy every single minute of that island to the fullest. I might be like a kid constantly running around going up and down the slide, so I may need some chaperones or some supervision. Don't leave me there too long because, I'm gonna be like a little kid at a fair. I'm gonna eat a lot. I'm gonna get an upset stomach. I'm gonna hit the roller coaster. I'm gonna go on the slide, and it's just gonna be a mess everywhere. It's been really rough. Grieving is a mofo. Absolutely. The grieving part is very tough. For those of you who don't know what Ileana's talking about, so a lot of y'all are friends with me on Facebook as well. So y'all seen that I lost somebody that was very close to me over the last few weeks, and she was very young. She was 34 years old. She was a mentor, a great MLM leader. She was a great public speaker, and she was the reason that I started doing certain things in life where I didn't care about certain things and I just said yes instead of thinking about it and waiting to do it. I just said yes and I jumped on it. It was my yes moment. So she taught me a lot of things in life, and it was very hard with losing her, but she touched so many people, and Boogie Down is one of those people that she touched, and because of her, I got to meet Boogie Down, and she's one of those people that you hold near and dear to your heart. Even though she's from New York, Yankees fan, Mets fan, whatever it may be, Giants fan, we put those differences aside, and we love like family, that's for sure. But no sad moments tonight, y'all. No sad moments tonight. Let's talk about the packing. Let's talk about the private islands. Are y'all excited? Carnival Jubilee is like 2 months away from being delivered. I know I'm excited about that. I'm excited to go on my first cruise out of Galveston. But the one thing I'm excited about the most is the next cruise I'm on. So I get to meet a lot of great creators. I get to meet a lot of amazing people who follow the creator space and do things with the creator space and just love and support everybody. So that is going to be another topic I want to touch on, but we'll touch on that towards the end of this. So that way nobody gets upset, none of that. So I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, but we'll touch on this about the end of the show. But I just want to touch on a few things from the podcast we hosted last week. Well, the beginning of this week. And we'll touch on that at the end. But if you haven't done so, do me the favor, go over to Spotify, type in peer-to-peer podcast and follow peer-to-peer podcast. This is between me and my boy Josh from the Moonlight Adventures. And we go live on the podcast here on YouTube, and then we put it on Spotify for y'all to listen to. Josh, if you're still in here and you want to drop the peer-to-peer link, please feel free to do so. And I'm going to drop a link for y'all. I want y'all to go check out, obviously when this is over, I want y'all go to check out my new website. It's officially up and running. It's taking a long time. We're talking like 8, 9, 10, 12 months in the making, but it's officially up. It's fully running. It's fully functional. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Send me a private message. Do what you do best. Y'all just let me know. We got 18 people in here, so I hope to see 18 likes over there in YouTube land. But we got hard in the pain too. Yeah, it's tough, man. Things are tough. Rich said, we wish we were going on that cruise, the Boost Cruise, but we already booked the Valor. I wish y'all were going there too. I love meeting new people, right? Like, I used to be the person that didn't want to meet other people or talk to other people, but I love associating with other people. I love having conversations. You want to talk YouTube? Let's talk YouTube. You want to talk kids? Let's talk kids. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm all for every single conversation. So I will sit there and I will talk to y'all for hours. You'll have to drag me away or drag you away. I'll definitely sit there and talk for hours. And that's what this Boost Cruise is going to be about, right? There's going to be a lot of conversations had on this cruise. And it's going to be worth it. It's going to be worth it. Party on the Seas. Scott McNeil, any luck on the hunting? What are you going hunting for, Scott? What are you going hunting for? Rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season. I don't know. Shane says, Rich, you'll love the Valor. Yes, Chuck, a website. I am fully functional. I have my own website. It's got all my social links on there. It's got my swag shop on there, my future cruises where I've been, and even got some vlogs on there. Josh says, gotta make me blue, bro. Should we make him blue or should we put him in timeout? Boom. Boom. Just like that, Josh is blue. Josh is blue. Just like that, Josh is blue. There it is. YouTube.com playlist. There is the live peer-to-peer from the other day. Again, grab it on Spotify. I know there's a lot of people that listen to just podcasts. I am one of them. And just grab it on Spotify, spot the fly, and then you swat it. Spotify, because that's where we're putting those podcasts. Excited to see the website after the live. Yeah, I was excited to get it up and running and officially like 100% done. So it's a nice little place for people to go to get a little bit about me. So I'm excited about it. I got some past pictures on there, and that's one thing I wanted to do, right? So like, I didn't just want to create this website and tell you, hey, I'm the Nauti Cruiser and I make videos on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. Come follow me. No, I wanted to give you a little bit about me, a little information, some places I've been, some of my favorite pictures that I've ever taken in port stops, as well as where I'm going to next, and some current cruise vlogs that are out there in the YouTube space. My sister-in-law won lottery and got a tag for a moose, and she caught one. That is nice. We don't have moose here in Florida. If we did, I'd kind of be scared. Lil, you want to talk about what we do got? We got alligators. And you know what? When I was at work today, driving down the road in my big old truck, heading to BFE, as Chuck calls it, I had to think for a second where it was. BFE. I seen a big old gator walking right next to the highway. The boy must have been like 10 foot long. And I tell you, if I wasn't doing 70 miles an hour, I'd have pulled over and tried to make that alligator my friend. I'd have tried to make him my friend. I have no fear with alligators. Like, alligators don't scare me. Like, if I see one, I really want to pick it up and bring it home. Like, I have a big pool in my lanai. I really want to pick up an alligator and bring him home. There's no fear with alligators. You know what does scare me? This will scare me till the day I'm put in the ground. My grandmother with a slipper in her hand scares me more than an alligator scares me. That's what scares me more. Thanks for dropping a link, Scott. Paul, look at you saying hi to Meg. I really thought you were blowing me kisses, Paul. Now I'm upset. I thought we were friends. We were trucker buddies. 10-4. No more kisses for me. Paul did not blow me kisses tonight. Rich says, I got family in the Miami area. I'm about 5 hours from Miami. So I live just north of Tampa in a little town called Spring Hill, which really isn't little. We call it Little New York, Little New Jersey, Little Philadelphia, because this is pretty much where all the Northeasterners come to live. And it's really not that small. But my closest cruise port is Tampa. It's 45 minutes. My furthest cruise port will be Miami at 5 hours. Fort Lauderdale at 4.5 hours, West Palm at about 4 hours. Port Canaveral is 2.5, and Jacksonville would be about 4. So I'm kind of like right in the middle of all of them, and I'm happy to be where I'm at because it puts me in place to all of those cruise ports very, very easy. What did Chuck say? Mike has been working on a website, and it looks pretty good. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Good job, Mike. Listen, It's been a long time coming. It just hasn't gotten done, and I'm glad it has, because this is a place I can send people to check things out, check it out, get a little bit about me. If I'm part of your vibe and you're feeling that vibe, come along, enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey. And I put one of my favorite quotes on there. So if you're about like that quote life, because I'm about that quote life, it says the sea, once it casts its spell, holds one in its net of wonder forever. And that's me. Ever since I was a kid, went on my very first cruise. Uh, I've been hooked ever since. So I've been on over 40 plus cruises, and that's just something with a few pictures and things like that. There is going to be like a cruise news section that is currently hidden, so that way nobody can see it until I get some articles written up and put out there. And there's going to be a ship review section as well. Chuck Spencer writes some pretty awesome ship reviews, and he's going to write some ship reviews for me from past cruises that he has been on, and we're going to put up some ship reviews, so that way if someone's looking for a specific ship to sail on, they can go here, look at the ship reviews, go to that specific ship, and check out an honest review from someone who has only sailed on Carnival other than Norwegian. I lied. He's been on one Norwegian cruise. So there's going to be some things up there. It's going to be amazing. The site is, right now, it's a functional site. It's not 100% complete, but it does have a lot of amazing things on there. So if you got time, feel free to check it out. Mega C's Florida Man. That's me. Florida Man. You'll see it on the news, right? Florida man tries to take alligator home. Alligator eats the whole family. Florida man takes alligator home. Dies in the process. Florida man puts alligator in the back of his work truck, eats everyone's packages. I don't know what happened to your mail. Alligator must have got it. Phone tired travelers, you have a great night, Denise. I will see you in the morning. Have yourself a fantastic night. And if you're working, which I don't think you are because you threw up disease, dreaming of cruises, have a good night. I hope you and Dwayne have an awesome night. And I will see you tomorrow in the morning. Not only will I see you in the morning, but I'll see you in a few weeks. And we got to figure out who Barry Brain is before that. So dream of Barry Brain. Shane says, just checking out the website. Very nicely done. I appreciate it, Shane. Website looks good. Digging the photos. Thanks, Eric. I appreciate that. Margaritaville at Sea. Yeah, Chuck's been on the Margaritaville at Sea with me as well. I got to stop. Like, this is... let's slow it down for a second. This is ADD at its finest, right? So I have my monitor over here where I'm reading the comments from. I'm looking at the camera to make sure I'm making contact with y'all, so that way y'all don't just think I'm staring over here the whole live. And I'm fidgeting with pineapples. Pineapple towel clips, which you can't see because the green screen's on. But I'm fidgeting with pineapple towel clips. I gotta stop. I digress. Yeah, Meg, I don't know. Hashtag who the heck is Barry Brain? You know what's going to really grind my gears is when I find out that it's Kurt from See Me Traveling. That's really going to get me if it's Kurt from See Me Traveling, because we talk every day. We have conversations every day. And if it's my boy Kurt, me and him, we're gonna be fighting on the Lido deck. I really don't think it's Kurt. We're trying to pinpoint down where we think Barry Brain is from. With the voice, it sounds like it's a younger person. So who knows? There's a lot of technology out there that'll help you change those things around. But we'll see. We're going to know who it is on the booze cruise. So I guess we'll see, right? Only time will tell. And this is one of those things that time, you kind of have to wait for time, because you're not going to know. And if it's Bruce from Ocean to Ocean Travel, that's going to be another little bit of a problem, because we've had a conversation on the phone too. So if it's Bruce, I know the voice. That's a hired voice. So that's not even Barry Brain's voice. You're kidding me, right? Don't tell me that's not Barry Brain's voice, because that's literally where I've been at the whole time, thinking it was Barry Brain's voice. Party on the Sea said, Moonlight Adventures, we ever going to run into each other on a ship? LOL. Listen, we all need to run into each other on a ship. You know what's crazy is you live in Tampa, and I haven't even ran to you in the own state, let alone a ship. So, see, I knew. Yes. Oh, Meg says that is 100% the Tyler show. Now, listen, I know it's not Tyler who's Barry the Brain, because that's what I thought after we had Tyler on the peer-to-peer podcast. So I know it's not Tyler, because Tyler said he's never been on Carnival. And if you look at the shorts that Barry Brain has out, he's in the Carnival MDR on Italian night. So that's, don't ask me how I know that. I spend a lot of time in the dining room and I look at their outfits, because the one thing I like about Carnival's dining rooms is it's not Dewey. No way is it Dewey. Barry Brain is not Dewey. If Barry Brain's Dewey, I'm going to laugh so hard. I'm going to laugh so hard if it's Dewey, because Dewey posts so much stuff on his Facebook. There's no way it's Dewey. There's no way it's Dewey. Now Paul's got my brain thinking it's Dewey. Anyway, let's get back to the subject. We only got 24 minutes to go. And we lost one person because we're talking about who Barry Brain is. But that was probably Denise, because she was tired and had to go to bed. So there's 20 of y'all in here now. Oh, we lost another one. There's 20 of y'all in here now. Y'all make sure y'all go smash that like button. Y'all share this out to friends, family, loved ones. If you got pulled over by the cop, tell them, I apologize. I don't think I paid for your ticket, but I'm sorry you got pulled over when you were watching me. I do appreciate it, though. I appreciate everyone's support. That is for sure. But let's touch on a subject here, right? So the other night we had a peer-to-peer podcast, and we were talking about buying subscribers, buying likes, buying views, buying whatever it is. Now, I just want to say this. This is my viewpoint on this, right? So I don't think anything was said that singled out an individual person. No names were addressed. No individual names were said. No channel names were said. No channel names were shown on the screen. None of that was there for anyone to see. The only person that knows, or people that know what those channels were the people that actually seen the analytics. Okay. If you got offended, I want to apologize, because that was not my intention of offending you. Now, this isn't a public apology. This is just me telling you I didn't intend to offend anybody. But I did want to shed some light for the new people who are coming in thinking that this was the way to go, when ultimately it is not. Now, like I said during that podcast, I do believe that there are people who are ignorant to the fact of what is going on. They don't know. They're blind. They don't understand how it works. That's that. I'm not judging anybody for the way they run their YouTube channel. You want to run your YouTube channel whatever way you want to run it, that is your decision. That's why it's your YouTube channel. But when you brag about certain things, that's when people get upset. So don't brag about it if you don't want to upset people. That's just all there is to it. Spiker's Crazy Adventure in the house. What is going on, girl? Why are you on the Carnival Celebration in December instead of the Carnival Jubilee out of Galveston? Don't you know I was going to be on that ship? I am on the Carnival Jubilee in December. So you should have went on the Jubilee in December instead of the celebration. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So what's your area, Eric? I work in Tampa every single day. It's not even the fact that people are mad at anybody. There should be nobody mad at anybody, because nobody was singled out. Nobody was called out. Nobody was picked on. It was talked about in a constructive manner, like Meg said. Okay? It was to be a whatever that big word is, conversation. Okay? It was not intended to upset people. It wasn't there to grind other people's gears. Nobody should be upset to anybody. It's just the way it is. Central Street, St. Petersburg. Yeah, bro, I know exactly where you at. I know exactly where you at, my guy. But I can get over there. I'll get over there tomorrow if you go to 4th Street Pizza and pick up some of them chicken wings with extra hot sauce. If you ain't never had 4th Street Pizza, bro, you got to get 4th Street Pizza. And since you're living on Central, I'm pretty sure you've had 4th Street Pizza. So get those chicken wings because they is bomb. Josh said there was multiple fake troll accounts that attacked TMA today. And certain things are to be expected, right? Certain things are to be expected when you're talking about other things that other people don't like the opinion on or don't like. Whatever the case may be, if someone's upset about something you're talking about because you're not being PC or politically correct, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. That's what, when the Declaration of Independence and all that was signed, our founding fathers gave us that right, that freedom of speech right. That's one thing we do have. It's a constitutional right that we have as American citizens to speak our mind freely in a creative space. It's not to upset other people. So for other people to get upset and start attacking people, that's where you kind of got to draw the line, right? You're calling out an individual person when a person didn't call you out. That's just something I don't agree on. I could see, like, perfect example, right? Perfect example. If Josh would have said, the Nauti Cruiser is doing blah, 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 then he solely called me out. He attacked me directly. But when he's not using names, I don't feel that he's attacking anybody directly. He's just talking about a subject, and some people got offended. I get it. Okay. I understand it. I just don't understand, why people got to take it to the next level. If you don't like what was talked about, then do us a favor. Don't listen to the podcast. It's simple. No one's forcing you to listen to the podcast. As someone who watches YouTube videos, I watch the channels that I like the content, like yours. I appreciate that, Shane. I really appreciate that. Spiker's Crazy Adventure says, I want to go on the Jubilee too, but gotta scope the celebration for sure. Celebration's amazing. I was on it last year, one of my favorite ships to date. And I'm definitely looking forward to the Jubilee. But I'm going to tell you what ship I'm excited about the most, right? Like, if you go to the website, you'll see a section that says where to next. That gives you all of my cruises. But the ship that I'm excited about the most is the Sun Princess. That is the ship I'm excited about the most because this is the first Princess ship that they're bringing that fun family zone environment to the ship. So y'all need to check and keep an eye out for those vlogs. They'll be coming in April of 2024. That's my most excited ship that I got right now. It's all good though. Lost 3 subs, but gained 7 back. That's it. Keep pushing, man. Doesn't bother me. I fought for the First Amendment. It has 2 sides though. That's exactly right, brother. Exactly right. I felt like we're the voice of those that don't have a voice. And that's the thing, right? That's the thing. So the little people don't have a voice, but even if they did have a voice, would they voice it because they didn't know if they could? Like I said, there were some things that it doesn't bother me as much as it bothers you or bothers the next guy or bothers this guy. But some things definitely needed to be touched on and talked about. And unfortunately, some people just didn't like the conversation, and that's okay. Just like some people don't like the conversation now. We dropped from 20 to 16. It happens. But I'm not going to – it is what it is. All you need to know is it was brought to light, it was talked about, and there it is. It was left at that. There's no reason to threaten other people. There's no reason to do all this, create fake accounts or anything like that. There's no reason for all of that. Like Josh said during the podcast, I had someone buy subs for me once. It made me feel dirty, and I didn't put out the content until those dropped off. And that's the thing, right? Like, again, if you're ignorant to the fact, it is what it is. No one's judging you for someone gifting you subscribers. It happens. That's just the way it works. I can guarantee you that it happens more often than you recognize. Rich, have a good night. Hope you have a great day at work tomorrow. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate all the support, man. You're entitled to leave. We decided that we had to address it, and we're going to move on. And that's it. You address it, you move on. But I just needed to come here and talk about it because I don't feel it's right to single out an individual. And that's not what we did during that podcast. Nobody was singled out as an individual. A channel wasn't singled out as an individual channel. But to individually seek people out and to do things like that, it's not cool. But anyway, 15 minutes left. Are you packed yet, Josh? Are you packed for the Boost Cruise? I'm not even going to ask Scott because I know Scott's packed for the Boost Cruise. He's probably already done and packed. Chuck Spencer's not going with us, and he's like me. He packs last minute. Julie says, I'm just a groupie. Right, Bruce, exactly. Just don't change because someone gets upset. Josh says, hell no, we don't pack till the night before. Oh, no. See, now that's too close for comfort for me. I can't pack the night before. Chuck does that. Chuck does that a lot. And I stress because they do that. If I'm on a cruise with Chuck and we're sharing a cabin and he's not packed the night before, I start stressing out because he's not packed. Like, nah, that's too close for comfort, especially for this one because I got so much extra stuff that I got to bring. So I got to make sure I get packed a little bit in advance. And I'm doing something a little different and a little dangerous, right? So I'm going to work Friday. I'm working all day Friday, and then I'm going right from work to the airport. Well, I changed runs with my company. I'm on a different run now, and that run gets done later. My flight leaves at 9. Like tonight, I was on that run. I didn't get home till I think it was like 8:40. 8:30, 8:40. My flight leaves at 9. So granted, I work and I finish up at the airport and I'm a lot closer, so I could definitely make it, but it's definitely going to cut it close. Chuck says, not at all packed. Meg says, I'm not even unpacked from my last trip and my next one is 14 days away. Man, you need to get on the ball with that one, Meg. Shane says, I still need to get some orange beads, planning on getting them on Bourbon Street. Do you have yours? I do not have mine yet, but I know people that do. So, Cameron Hawkins, I'm stealing some of your beads if I don't get my own. Josh says, I don't understand folks that pack a month ahead. Now, I don't pack a month ahead. That's not one thing I'll do. I'll probably start packing like the second week of October. And when I mean start packing, it's getting my outfits together. So I'll get all my shorts, I'll get all my shirts, I'll get everything together, and I'll figure out exactly what I need. Now, I don't put shorts and shirts together to make an outfit, which is actually a good idea. And another channel was talking about that this morning. So I might start doing that. But I just get everything together. I get all my shorts, my pants, my shirts. If I got a wrinkle or iron my pants, I iron those. I get them ready to go. I get it all ready to go into the packing cubes and all of that. Probably about 2 weeks to a week before. Then I'll get everything put into the packing cubes probably 2 days before I leave. So if I'm flying out Friday, my bags will probably be packed, finished on Wednesday, and then any last minute stuff on Thursday. And then they'll go right into the car with me to work on Friday. I'll go to work. I'll drop my truck off, get in my car. I'll head to the airport and I will see sayonara, hasta mañana, New Orleans, here I come. And then I'll drop the bags off at the hotel. I'll go to Bourbon Street. I'll get me a nice frozen drink, some boudin balls, and then I'll go back to the hotel and go to bed. That's how it works in my head. It's probably not going to work exactly how I envision it in my brain, but close enough, right? Julie says, I mean, I usually still do laundry the night before. Man, see, that's too stressful. To each his own. I need my own clothes in the wardrobe, especially now that I'm melting away 22 pounds down, baby. That's it, bro. Keep pushing. I'm starting back up this weekend, and let's see if I can get down 22 pounds before the Boost Cruise. I know I can do it. I've done it before. If you checked out that TikTok that I sent you today, Josh, that TikTok page, scroll down like halfway, you'll see where I started on my weight loss journey and then where I end it before I started gaining all my weight back. Shane says, haven't packed yet. Next thing to do on the list is to check in. Always wait until midnight to get early booking. Chuck, you're laughing. I got to check in. I don't know, but I know it's not now. I know it's a little ways away before I could check in. So I know I can check in super earlier than everybody else. Hitting the hay, folks. Love you. Mean it. Love you too, bro. Get a good night rest. Chastity, you as well. And respond to that Facebook message, bro, because it's just a simple question. Yes or no. That's all I need. He finished packing 2 hours before we left to leave for the airport. Yeah. No. No. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Scott says it doesn't matter. Sweet life. Yep, it doesn't matter. Sweet life. And I did that for the booze cruise. So I was originally in a balcony for this cruise, and then they did the Halloween cabin crawl where everyone goes to the different cabins and they tour the different cabins. And we didn't have a suite. So I changed my offer to a suite offer. And now we have a suite for the booze cruise. So everyone gets to see what a suite looks like on the Carnival Glory. I mean, it's the basic, it's ocean suite, but it's still a suite. It's still a suite. That's all that matters. It's still a suite. And it's pretty sweet. There's some things that I got to finish up for the booze cruise. I got to finish up the post for the group. I don't even know how many I have left to do. They kind of like run into each other now because I've done it for so long. So they're kind of like 20 days, 20, 28 days, 20, 26 days, 20, 25 days. And they just continue to just run themselves. So 28 days. So I got 27 more posts to make. Oh, snap. I had to move my December 2nd Vista cruise to February 18th. LOL. I just saw you're booked on your website. Yeah, bro, that is my 3rd annual Boats and Bros cruise. So I'm going to be on that cruise. Scott's going to be on that cruise. Chuck's going to be on that cruise. Julie's going to be on that cruise. That is my annual Boats and Bros. It's not a group cruise. It's just a cruise that us fellas usually take every year. It's the one trip we make sure we're all together on, and we do it every single year. It started on the Carnival. No, it didn't. It started on the Margaritaville at Sea 2 years ago. Last year was on the Pride. This year is going to be on the Carnival Vista out of Port Canaveral. So welcome to the Boats and Bros, bro. Terry and Gene, yeah. Terry and Gene are going to be on there as well. So it's definitely it's going to be a fun little cruise. Not packing a costume. Call me boring. Shane, you're boring. Julie beat me to it, but you're boring. Why ain't you packing a costume, man? I made one of my friends get a costume because he was like, yeah, I'm not wearing a costume. I was like, yeah, you're getting a costume. And then he sent me a picture today. His costume came in the mail. Get a costume, man. Wear a costume. There's a trophy. You can win a trophy. There's so many great events that are going to be happening during the booze cruise that it's going to be an awesome time. It's going to be an awesome time. So definitely check that out. If you want to go, I think it's sold out, but if not, book it and get to New Orleans. You got 30 days. And that would be considered a last-minute cruise. So have at it. And if you want to go with the boys in the Boats and Bros cruise, the boys and Julie, that is, on the Boats and Bros cruise, February 18th, send me an email at thenaugticruiser@gmail.com, and we'll get you booked on it because it's going to be an epic trip. And Eric's on it now. So, collab time. Let's go. Boats and Bros Carnival Vista, February 18th. Other than that, that's pretty much it. This weekend's going to be dedicated to editing videos. I did really good there for a while. Y'all had a video every single Wednesday for the last 3 weeks, and I blew it this week. I took the kids out and got their Halloween costumes last weekend, and I didn't get a video edited. We had the podcast on Tuesday, and I didn't get a video edited. And then I've been working on the website, and I didn't get a video edited. I'm also working on my media packet, so I didn't get a video edited. But yeah, that'll be getting done. Sometime tomorrow. Hopefully, if I can get a vlog edited and done by tomorrow and upload it to YouTube, I will gladly let it go and release it. So that will come out tomorrow. If not, be on the lookout Saturday. If not Saturday, then definitely by Monday, y'all will have a new vlog. It'll be Catch a Can. and Tracy Armfjord from the latest adventure on the Carnival Luminosa. And then I'm going to move in after the Alaska vlogs over to the Liberty when I was with Chuck. And then from there, it's going to be transatlantic vlogs for everyone that's going on the transatlantic in April of next year. So that way the groups can start putting those videos out and everybody can keep checking those out and get some ideas of how the transatlantics work. And then it'll be Jubilee in December. And I'm so stoked for that ship and those vlogs. And they're going to come out very, very fast in December and January. So y'all better be ready for it. They're going to come out quick. Shane says, I'll go as the Naughty Cruiser. You got to have pineapples, Shane. So just go to your local store, buy a ton of pineapple stuff, your local Party City, pineapple shirt, pineapple beads, pineapple hat, everything pineapple. And you'll definitely be the Naughty Cruiser. And just make sure you go like this every time you take a picture, because that's what I do. And I realized that today, every picture. Peace, peace, peace. You take the boy out the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out the hood, out the boy, right? Like it's never going to leave. Julie said, is Daniel coming? And Chuck said, I haven't convinced him yet. Give me his phone number. Give me his phone number. I'll convince him. Daniel had a good time. He shouldn't need a lot of convincing. He had a blast on the Boats and Bros too. So he shouldn't need any convincing. So super easy, super simple. But that's it, y'all. That's it. That's my Thursday. That's my Friday. That's my Saturday. Check out the website, thenaughtycruiser.com. And y'all make sure y'all like this video. We're going to cut it here with 2 minutes to spare. As always, I appreciate each and every single one of y'all for coming here and hanging out. I know it is late. It's Thursday. I know a lot of us have work in the morning, but I do appreciate each and every one of y'all. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for y'all being here. And I'll see y'all next week. We only got 4 more lives to go until we're on a cruise ship. So until next time, y'all know what to do. Y'all stay naughty. Peace.